everyone, it's me Runa. Today I will be talking about my experience on taking the pharmacist licensure examination last April 2021. So if you want to know how I reviewed my overall average of all the modules, and a little message for people who are going to take the June 2021 pharmacist board examinations, then keep on watching. Hello, hi. I did actually try to film a video before this. My plan was to do a makeup while I am talking to you guys, but I just cannot multitask, okay? I can't. First things first, I graduated in the University of San Agustin, Iloilo, and it is known as a top performing school that offers pharmacy, so maybe I did have an advantage. I don't know. If you enrolled in a prestigious school doesn't automatically mean that you're gonna pass, you know? It only heightened your percent of passing. Oh my god. That sounds controversial. Anyway, I graduated in that school and that's that. I can honestly say that I am a very average student. Like, I thought I was smart in high school, but it turns out that I am just good in math. There's no way I am smart. I'm gonna try to speak in English because I'm not really good in Tagalog, so that, you know, all people that are gonna watch this video can understand me. This might be helpful to the people who are gonna take the board exam in June. So I think you know me as a student na. Graduated in May 2019. Wait, no, I don't. Oh my god, I don't have any grasp of reality right now. I forgot when I graduated. I guess it's May 2020. Okay, maybe it's May 2020. So I graduated in May 2020, so we cannot take the April 2020 exam, but it was rescheduled in December. So I did enroll in a review center thinking that the exam is gonna be in December. So I enrolled in Manor Review Center on August. I guess it was August. I honestly forgot when was that. I guess it's in August. I enrolled in August. How many times do I keep on saying August? Then I guess it ended on October. But then when it ended, the board exam was rescheduled again to this year, April 2021. Yes, I was devastated. My mental health declined. It was good times. Because of the rescheduling, I kind of forgot everything that I reviewed that year. I suggest that you should enroll in a review center. I mean, it's not a bad idea, because in Manor, this is in no way a sponsored. Nobody's paying me to say this, but I did learn a lot from the review center. Manor Review Center. But I realized that I cannot learn in a live online class. I mean, I did learn a little, but I cannot catch up on a live lecture. So it's a good thing that the Manor has a Manor classroom. It's a website where you can watch recorded lectures. So because of that, I enrolled in Manor again this year. It was on January or in February. I enrolled again. It is expensive in a way, but then again, it's a review center, so in my head it's just I have to. At first, I did enroll in August. It was 13,000. These are all public. It's in their Facebook page, so I guess I can say it in the camera. Please, nobody sue me. It's all public information. I did pay 13,000 with the whole live lecture class last year, and I enrolled again this year. It was half of the 13,000. It was like, no, yeah, it was 6,500. I enrolled mainly because I want to watch the recorded videos, but in the 6,500 there is like another live lectures, so like you're gonna repeat the lectures. I don't know, there was a live and the classroom, but I enrolled solely because of the classroom, like the lecture videos. But then I found out a week later that you can actually just enroll for the lecture videos, for the recorded lecture videos, in a much lower price. So that's that. I mean, it's fine. I just feel like I was scammed, but no, I'm not. Please don't sue me. Please don't sue me, okay? I enrolled in Manner. It was actually it was great. The lecture videos was amazing. The professors were amazing. They actually know their field. So what I did was, this is my handwriting. Don't judge me, okay? So this is module 1 to 6. And what I did is I did that. You know, there's like a square in front of them, and I put a legend like that to the subjects that I can, like, you know, I can study by myself. I can just read on my notes, and then, you know, subjects that you can just go on by. What I did is I put circle on them. So I put circle. No, it's not. I put triangle. Okay, you can put whatever you want, but in the easy subjects I put triangles, and on the subjects that has calculations I put a star, and to the subject that I found very hard I put circle. And what I did is I finished all the triangles like in January. We have our own notes. It was passed by previous batchmates, and what I did is I watched the recorded lecture videos with the notes that I have, and whatever was in the recorded videos that isn't in my notes, I will write them down. That's what I did. But that kind of studying is very extensive. Like, it takes a long time if you want to study it like that, but you can retain information more. I did easy, hard, and calculations. Even though I vibe with calculations, there are just so much, you know, formulas to memorize. So what I did is I put it in the last because I have to memorize the formulas, you know. So technically it just started in January and to April, so that was January, February, March. 4 months of studying. I am very good at cramming. I don't really do well on like scheduled. I don't do that, okay? I did try, but I just can't. All those people who study like organized plans and all that, and this, I'm gonna study this subject, I'm gonna finish it. I cannot do that. It took me a week to finish microbiology. Whatever I did in all those 4 months, I was not on schedule. I did try to put myself in a schedule. I cannot do that. I don't know how people do that, but I didn't. I cannot. I just studied, and my main goal was to finish it before I quarantine. That's what I did. Before quarantine, I went to 9 churches in Iloilo. There's like a tradition to go in 9 churches. I don't know if you do it in other, you know, I guess you do it in other, you know, regions, but we went to 9 churches with my friends just inside Iloilo city. It's just like to strengthen my faith. I am not a Catholic, but I did Litany to St. Jude and Thomas Aquinas novena, both of them, plus the powerful novena in like the day before the board exam, the consecutive prayer for 9 hours. I did that. So yeah, that's how I studied. I studied on my own notes with the lecture videos, but there are some subjects that I just studied solely in the notes because I'm running out of time. You know, subjects that you can study by yourself, like PhLE and PCOG. I actually just studied in the notes, in my notes only. Unlike in chemistry that I have to watch lecture videos because
I don't know what the frick is going on.
Yeah, I did watch the lecture videos. A difficult subject for me was the org chem and the biochemistry. I thought it was very hard, but after watching the recorded videos, they are not bad. My favorite professor in the matter review was Sir Mortel. He is so great, I swear. He made me understand organic chem, and biochemistry. I studied biochemistry a night, like not even a whole day, a night. And I don't like biochemistry. I don't like org chem. It's just, he is so great. Hi Sir Martel, you don't know me, but you're my favorite teacher. Like, I swear. So, during the quarantine, I did home quarantine because I don't really leave my home. So, there's no point of me doing the swab test. In the quarantine, whole 2 weeks, I solely studied in the manner side by side. It's like a questionnaire for each subject. Like each subject has like 300 questions. Am I allowed to say that? It's a book with questions and answers. So like you can test yourself by doing that. So that is what I studied along with Gapang Pharma notes in Twitter. I saw it in Twitter. It is public when I was reviewing, but I think she privated it or deleted it. Nah, there's some issues that she doesn't really like. People, I don't really know the whole issue, but it is not public at the moment. Nah. So I'm sorry for all of you that doesn't have her drive, because it helped me a lot in the whole quarantine. Because after I finished all the subjects, I feel like I haven't really studied anything yet. Do you know what I mean? So what I did was I studied her drive. It was like a summary of each module. I studied from module 6 to module 1 along with the side-by-side of manner. After I studied her notes, I studied the side-by-side. So it was like studying the summary, and then after I studied that, I feel like confident on answering the side-by-side questions. But she did help me a lot. Not only me. Like I know friends that also have her drive. It was very helpful. So that's what I did for the whole quarantine. The day before the exam, I actually am still studying. I actually finished studying the summary and the side-by-side, but what I did was I studied module 1 to 3 of the summary of Gapang Pharma the day before the first day of the board exam. I didn't take a break because I am good at cramming. Ever since I was in college, I strive at cramming. So it doesn't feel right for me to have like a break, you know? So I'm still studying. There are like my friends, my family tells me that you should stop studying now because, you know, you have to give your brain a break. But no, I studied. The day of the exams, we were not late. Thankfully, my friend actually was with me to CPU. That is where we took the exam. It was nerve-wracking. You should listen carefully for the instructions of the proctors. Oh my god, there is one thing that I really regretted on the days of the exam. I don't have a watch. Like I have a watch, like I have this, but it's a smartwatch. You cannot have that in the board exam. So I don't have any watch. I was so scared because I didn't know that an hour and a half or 2 hours, it's not enough time in taking the exams, especially if you know that your life depended on that exam. My family name is A, so I was in the first room. I was in the in the front row, and every time like someone is rustling their paper, I was like to the proctor like, "Ma'am, can I ask the time?" I was like that the whole time, I swear. Maybe the proctor was very annoyed at me. Please buy your wristwatch now. Don't have the smartwatch. You're gonna regret it, I swear. During the exam, there is a questionnaire and your answer sheet. The questionnaire, you can write anything in there. In the answer sheet, of course, you can't. You can just shade the answer. What I did is that I just focus on the questionnaire first. If I am very sure of the answer, I will circle it, like really circle it. And then if I am not sure, I would just put a semicircle. And then if I was choosing like answers, I would put an underline in each of them, of the choices that I am, picking. So that's what I did. And then after that, I would get the answer sheet and then I will read the questions again. The answer sheet was like my review, especially that I don't have a watch. When I took Module 2 was only an hour and a half. It was, that was the very stressful time in my entire life, I swear. I remember when I was already shading, so I was already putting the answer, and the proctor was like, okay, 15 minutes left, and I was just shading number 50, like, the fuck? And then I was very panicking na, and I passed the paper, like, I would not do that ever again. So that's what I did on taking the exams, but I actually much prefer taking that with a watch. After the first day, I actually studied again, module 4 to 6 that night. I actually slept late, like I slept at 12 a.m. and I have to wake up at 5 again in the morning. The next morning, I was so sleepy, but in my head, I will sleep after the exam. So the second day was not as fun as the first day because it was so unpredictable. Like the exams in the board exams questions are so unpredictable. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, I find second day of the board exam much harder than the first day. And nevertheless, I did finish everything. I was the last one in the room because I took time on taking the exam, so I will finish like right on time or like a little bit of time before the time, you know what I mean? I suggest that you would do the same. Please make use of your time. Don't rush on answering, especially for the questions that has accept on it. Read the questions very carefully because you never know. Also, the odd man out and the elimination thingy and in the choices, there are some questions that I don't understand and I would just pick at the answers. Like I would put the odd man out or like the elimination thingy. Oh my god, I don't know what that was called. You know when you eliminate answers? Oh my god, I did that. Oh my god, don't forget to pray. Don't you ever forget to pray. The powerful novena was very helpful. Like I swear, it was like Jesus was with me every step of the way. Every time I was like, I don't know the answer, I was like, Lord, and then I'm crying on the inside. But it was, I did pass. So the Lord did hurt me. Thank you. And after the day of the exams, I slept. That's what I did. I slept for like until the result was shown. I was in the bathroom. I shouted and I cried when I saw my name. My family name is started with letter A, so I was in the first paper. So yeah, I did cry. I'm a Cancer. I cry all the time. I mean, do what you have to do so that you won't have any regrets. My score, I remember my highest was 80. It was on module 2 and in module 3. And I had, my lowest is 78. 2 modules, I forgot which one. And then 79 for another 2 modules. So I have 78, 79, and 80. The 80 was the module 2 and module 3, which is very confusing because I found module 2 very hard. And my final average was 78.97. So, but yeah, I can say that I'm very proud of what I did. I took the board exam, I passed it in my first take. I failed my PhLE. I graduated late, but I did pass. Take what you're gonna take in my story. But I did that. My friends and I will video chat like every day in the quarantine because we're not in the same, of course, we're not in the same house, so we will video chat each other if we need any help or stuff like that. I really love my friends. Thank you so much for being with me through thick and thin, the whole college up to the board exam. We were all together, drinking, partying. Thank you. And yeah, to the people that's gonna take the board exam, don't stress yourself too much. I don't I don't know how to make you feel better. I mean, just do it. Just read, just study, pray. Don't forget to pray. That is my #1 key. Don't forget to pray. You have nothing to lose if you just pray. And yeah, I wish you the very best. I will give you my energy, the positive energy. I am manifesting those 3 letters after your name. You are gonna pass the board exam. You will. You will. That's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. My social medias are in the description. Just follow me if you want. And if you enjoyed this video, you can like, comment some questions. Maybe there are some things I forgot to mention. Just comment down below if you have any questions, and I will answer them. I will try to answer them. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for actually finishing the video. If you are gonna take the June exam, study now. What are you still doing here? Go study. How are you gonna get that 3 letters if you're not gonna study? Come on. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.